this. Like, it's crazy, man. Hello, welcome back to another episode of the Assimilation Podcast. I go by the name of MJMPOYI.
And I am your co-host, SK Orasbo, and the self-proclaimed rock star of SA. Hey. Because today we've got the one and only Simz Right. You know what's happening?
No, it doesn't go like that. Boom tabaga dad, boom tabaga coco, boom tabaga auntie, boom tabaga sissy. I am Simz, and it's at the right Simz on Instagram. So please follow your sister. You watch me.
Too much.
I watched one video, guys.
Why you lying?
For real, I did watch one video.
7,400. Wow.
7,000 videos.
For real, I'm lying.
Yeah,
that was convincing. That was convincing.
I was like, oh shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we bring you guys the right people, basically.
We traveled all the way to the south.
Tell
real.
them.
So if you're in the east, the north, we are there. We're coming
Exactly.
through. We'll be
Send us a
everywhere.
location
Don't
and
play
we're
us
there.
Like that. Yeah, don't play us like that. We'll be everywhere.
So, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you guys that don't know Simz, if you guys want your rumors put up straight, or
you show umamgobhozi, guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We got you.
Simz, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you guys
we really
for
appreciate
having
it.
me.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. Coming
So-
from the east, you know.
Why do you keep mentioning that, bro?
Hey man, we came to the south for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Came to the south for a reason.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, I just wanted to ask, because for those of you guys that don't know, she makes celebrity news, and that's what you do, right?
I do
Hey,
news,
please
views,
explain.
and topics.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
is it
So-
only your side of the story, or do you also give other people's side of the story?
It's mostly commentary, I'd say. Let me say.
So
Okay.
you never put in exclusives. For instance, if something got told to you by someone and they said that was true, do you put it on your channel?
And they said it was true.
yeah.
Like the celebrity themselves.
Yeah.
Not yet. I'm working towards that though.
So do you connect with the celebrities? You know what I mean? Pella for us.
I
So
feel
you
like
can
I
just let
don't
it-
want to have a connect with them because it's going to alter my point of view. You know, once you know them on a personal level.
Oh, then it's that
Yeah,
thing
now
of,
I'm not gonna
you
tell
know
the story
me,
how I want
want
to
to tell you.
say it.
So
Yeah.
basically, you're like the TMZ of SA, basically.
But one.
Tabs
yeah.
on everyone.
So, but what got you to start this? To choose the route of celebrity news and everything.
So initially it's because with my friends, I'm always the first one that knows what's happening on the ground, what's breaking. I'm always on the ground.
Yeah.
You up with what's
Basically,
happening.
I like other people's endeavors, you know. And so
In
people
the
like
endeavors.
I'm a great storyteller. So people like how I tell them a story, you know.
Yeah.
So I was like, and I'm always the one talking in the room. So why don't I just turn this into a channel?
Oh shit. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
so you never had that, the fear of people thinking, why are you always in people's business?
I had. Trust me, I had. Because it's always going to be it means you must walk the right path. If you're always talking about other people, you must watch your back.
Because each and every time they get a chance to get at you, they
They will. Oh, they will. And they do.
But what exactly, is there anything that they've gotten to you and said, this has been going in your life, but you don't put it out there?
Yeah, because not because why? Yeah, but in English. I'm putting
English-
because in the
English
wrong
is rough,
place.
guys.
Wow.
And it always has MJ on the show. Yeah. MJ grabs you by the
Yo.
hands, bruh.
And me, it always has me every day. You know.
But nah, it's fine. It's not our mother tongue, guys.
So,
Yeah.
so do you think that you're too ratchet for YouTube?
But what's ratchet?
Oh.
No.
Out there, you putting basically, I think every celeb is on their toes, because if they're not on the A game, then somebody's like you is gonna have something to say about them.
No, but
that's
we
gonna-
only talk about them when we catch them slipping, though. You know.
So
Yeah,
they're not
that's-
supposed to be slipping.
That's why you
They
can
are
never be
human
caught
too.
sleeping,
I mean,
dog.
they are human.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just that once you put yourself on a public platform and we invest our data in you and we like your pictures and we watch your stories,
Yeah.
you give us
That
the
right.
platform to talk about you.
Right.
You put yourself out there. It's my data.
So even
That's-
you being in the
that's a
on
hard
a
one,
public
eh?
platform,
I'm
does that give us also the right to invade?
honey. once you put yourself in that space, you have no control over what other people say about you because they're investing their data in you.
You feel like I feel like also the viewers watching at home are curious
Yes.
like me about the name Simz Right. So how did it come about? Like the name Simz Right, because everybody
Everything
has an
seems to be
origin.
wrong.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so obviously, Sims is short for Simpiwe.
Oh,
Alright.
but that's good, eh? That's like
so
a play on words.
so Simpiwe, Sims. So when I was in varsity, everyone started calling me Sims, and then so my channel was going through changes, because I had other people on my channel before it started. So when I went solo, it seemed right.
Oh,
So Simz
Simz
Right.
Was your channel another name before that?
Yes,
What was the
it
name?
was Student TV.
Yo.
damn, that name was whack.
That name sucked, right?
So what were you guys talking about
We
on your
were
channel?
covering student content, like everything that was facing students, what varsity life was like, and it happened during Fees Must Fall, during that whole NSFAS saga. So it was crazy. Like we were literally like, I remember there's this one time when we just started, we were almost arrested because we were running
Yeah.
from the they hired security services in varsities.
Yeah.
So we were running for them and trying to catch footage. So
But didn't you guys have like a certain jacket? They, for instance, ENCA, if they like
yeah.
at these.
Honey, we was
Locations.
low budget. We was low budget.
But you guys could have
Rest
told
deep in
them
the
that we're
cut.
reporting it. We're not part of the
Tell
thing.
that to police and security people. They don't care.
they don't give a shit.
Don't care.
So
You
what
know?
happened to the people that you started the channel with?
So my fellow co-host, it was three of us, two guys.
Yeah.
They decided our channel wasn't picking up enough, and they did it as like a thing. To me, I took
Oh.
it seriously, but it was an afterthought to them. So I'd always have to chase them to film, record. I was like, I'm done. I'm out.
But don't you think that comes with like the person having passion? How did you guys like come together? Who was the one who was like, okay, let's start this and we're gonna push it forward?
Okay. So it was initially, Mina, I've always wanted to have a YouTube channel, right? But then my friends said it would be cool if, because they were passionate about student affairs, like this
Oh.
SRC, the in. So they were like, it would be cool if we put all of this into a channel. So, but I guess I was more driven to put action behind it.
Oh, they just wanted it
Oh,
to be like. New
I don't know. They
something.
just thought maybe somehow miraculously these affairs are going to just pop up somewhere.
So basically, you chose the wrong people.
You had the wrong team
You
behind
had the wrong team. Apparently, they never had the same drive you had.
R.I.P. to them. Let's have a moment of silence.
You're crazy. So speaking about celebrity news and like always being in can I say people's business? Because that's what it is.
She's in them, bro.
You-
Nah, but you guys make me seem like I don't.
No, no, no.
Like-
But
Guys, can I
like,
explain
this
my
is-
channel first of all?
no, this is one thing. Nah. Like when I saw the Miss Essay thing,
Yeah.
automatically I was like, I wanna hear from Sims. What is she gonna say about this? And when I watched you, I'm like, damn, I never saw this.
You see?
I actually didn't. So I'm like, you have the exclusives. Even when it comes to gossip, I'm like, how? I must just watch a channel and then I'll know what's
You
going
be in the
on.
cut, bro.
Yeah.
So Sims, you must see, since now we know each other,
Yes.
and I'm gonna come up
Yes.
when I blow up.
Oh yeah, when you blow up, you'll be giving me the exclusives about your stories.
Yeah,
Okay,
but, like, some
okay.
things must be
I got
censored.
you. Listen. Yeah, man, guys,
together.
this is my channel, ne? I feel like it's commentary, but like light-hearted commentary on like
Light-hearted.
because we go through a lot as South Africa as a nation, and delivering gossip. You need a certain like je ne sais quoi.
Hey, hey.
Yeah, no, but I just feel like I just do it in a fun way, like a light-hearted way. I feel like I put a humor to it, because sometimes you're talking about hectic things, but when you sit back and you take a step back and you're like, damn, like this is hectic, But obviously, you also try and do it with respect.
Respect, okay.
Yes.
Oh, but have you ever wondered how the people you talk about feel about what you say about them?
Oh, I don't just wonder. They come to me and tell me.
So they're in your DMs probably
Ooh,
telling you,
honey,
why
not
did you
in,
say
on
this?
the comments sometimes.
Wow.
I remember there was a Babes Odumo video.
Yeah.
I was like, Babes, she was dissing Lady Zama's acne, right?
Oh,
and
I remember that.
and I came for babes and I was like, "Sizoktrapa ke wena, babes. Sizokubetha." Oh, she's like, "Mina intombi yomzulu, mina ngiyintombi yomzulu mina. Ngiyayishaya intombazana yaseGoli." Ngathi, "Whoa."
For real?
But what happens when you like meet them in person? How
No
do you
one,
guys?
that's the thing. No one ever comes up to you in person. They are warriors on the comment sections.
So
Oh, but,
like
then
if you're in the
ups-
same location, everything just seems to be normal.
Yeah, okay, for the 1 or 2 people that I've seen, I don't know, or they're unaware about my videos or anything, but I've never had like one-on-one hectic vibes with someone that I've spoken
Hopefully it
about.
never
Hey,
gets to that.
hopefully,
yo.
exactly. Because
Next
I'm
thing we
thinking, I'm
just-
already
It's
thinking.
on site. I'm joking, it's not. I'm joking.
So have you ever thought of starting your own gossip magazine or blog where you can like release? Because your content, like I said, it's exclusives. You release only what's exclusive. Like people would actually buy this content.
You think so?
Yeah.
But I feel like it's already happening, and I just happen to package it nicely, you know? But
about who
also,
does
I'm
it
a visual
professionally.
person because I am very expressive. So I feel like words wouldn't be enough
Oh,
if I were to put it into like a magazine or a blog. Yeah, I'm a
true.
visual person.
But
gave me an idea.
you can insert pictures like
Yeah,
You know-
magazine, hey? A virtual one.
yeah,
You think so?
Mm.
Okay.
That would be dope.
it would be proper.
I don't know. I don't want to lie. Be like, I'm looking into it. I really, for me, yes.
But yeah, so when I must figure love. Across the
You
bridge
see,
when you
sir,
get there.
when you started, I was the brain behind, you know. So I must also get my cut. I must also get my cut.
Talking about cats.
So I wanted to ask, right? Living in a country such as South Africa, we've seen the hate amongst women, and you being the woman that you are, can I say you in the public eye? Because you talk about being in the
Digital public.
exactly.
Yes.
Why do you think the hate amongst women exists so much more than it exists amongst us men?
You know, I can say, Hori, women themselves hate each other, and then we make it okay for men to do these things to us. It's so painful when you do a story on an abused woman and you look at the comments and it's other women saying, "What did she do?"
Damn.
You see, what did she do first? And we live in a patriarchal society. I'm sorry. It tells women to be submissive and men to act however they want. And men protect each other. Men protect each other. So now other women enable this. So it hurts. For me, it hurts. I don't even
Or how do
lie.
you feel about leadership, though? Don't you feel like in some sort of situations there has to be some sort of
Which leadership? Our deputy president is forever on holiday.
I'm talking about
Our president is
relationship-wise.
blind.
No,
Oh,
relationship-wise, in terms of men, women. Don't you feel like in some sort of way there has to be like some sort of leadership from the guy?
let me tell you something. When a guy does his job correctly,
Yeah.
it's easy for a woman to submit and follow
Oh.
correct leadership. I can't see you taking me to the river and I'm saying, let's go, baby. Let's go to the river. No. Lead accordingly. If you're doing it correctly,
Then
trust
it's-
me.
it's alright.
You won't be. You won't even feel like you're submitting.
Okay,
But it's done
I feel
correctly.
what you're saying.
But how
Yes.
do you
Just
feel?
do it correctly, gents. Do it correctly.
But how do you feel we can resolve this hate amongst women? Or what do you think needs to be done? Because we've seen it. Like, for instance, and I'm gonna put it out there like this because these are things we see. Men do not fight for a girl, but women will fight over a guy.
These girls. That's the thing. We are not loyal to each other. Even
Oh.
in our own friendships, when girlfriends fight and friendship breakups happen,
Yeah.
I'll never forgive you. Mara Utabo breaks your heart 78 times. You don't even need
Hey,
a
Thabo
reason
has
why.
a game.
Once Tabo calls and says, "Baby, I'm sorry,"
Hey,
you are
Thabo.
back in Tabo's arms like it never
Mara,
happened.
why is that? Una nutabo, eh? What
He
does
has the
Thabo
word. He's
have?
got game, bro. He's got game. He's out there.
For real.
You know, like T, Nanja, we just need to learn to love each other first as women, and like as in sikulisane as women first.
No cap, y'all heard that women like
Heal, like whatever we're going through, can we heal together as women? And Siegel PhD, pull her down syndrome. Please. The only PhDs we need are from universities.
Hey.
Yeah. But they're good for you, you know? They stimulate health.
In.
No, I PhD.
Yeah, you PhD there. But took SK.
You know, my good, like, yo, bro, it helps out
But
sometimes. When you're stressed, you're thinking, PhD. It's there to help.
The podcast.
It's the one. It's the one.
Speaking about, you just touched on a very sensitive topic, right? You spoke about we need to love, women need to love themselves first of all. So let's talk about Mjolo.
So currently, where are you, wise?
Wise, I'm in a marriage.
Marriage.
So I've graduated from Mjolo.
Yo, she's graduated, guys. She's
I can't believe he asked that. You know, I can't believe you asked that.
Why could, like...
Oh, SK doesn't watch me, and I'm okay
Yeah.
with SK not watching me.
Guys, she's like, I did watch one video. Though.
One
You gotta
video
give
out
me
of
credit.
8,000
enough.
videos.
Okay, you know what? Today I'll just watch every video and I'll even
That's
comment
impossible.
and I'll like.
And subscribe, MJ, because you don't seem like a subscriber.
I'm the one subscribed.
He's subscribed.
The
It's your
assimilation
channel.
thing, it's our thing. So
On your personal thing, MJ.
okay, also,
SK,
also
things the
you see,
MJ.
even forget my name, but you want me to remember you
Because you
That's
that
so
one.
unfair, guys.
Oh,
You
SK
see, this is
that
women.
one.
Ah.
Don't put this on women.
I'm playing.
Okay, but let's talk about Mjolo for a minute or a relationship. Let's talk about a relationship in general, right? For a person like you who's been in an abusive relationship,
When are you watching me? Yo. Hi, man.
what would your advice be to the young ladies of South Africa? Because we've seen everything to be, even if something happened, it's abuse. Everything is abuse. Whatever a man does is abuse. So what, for you being in that position, what would your advice be to these young ladies of South Africa?
Yo, guys, I wish I could go back and talk to the 16-year-old me, you know, because that's when my abuse started.
For real, 16.
I dated this guy
Crazy.
when I was 16. You know, he happened to be my baby daddy. Leave immediately, guys. Don't wait for it to get. It's never going to get better. In
So
fact,
how do you know it's abuse?
when Ngalukulum, thanks management.
Sorry about that.
Abuse starts today with that little thing. What are you wearing? Are you going out dressed like that? No, you're not going there. Those are the little things. It's not he doesn't. It starts there. They start with your mind. Then sometimes it's physical, but sometimes it becomes emotional and draining. Once you start feeling drained and that you constantly have to apologize, you constantly have to say sorry, you constantly have to explain yourself. It's no longer love, baby.
What
girl.
grade were you when you were 16?
I was in grade 11.
How old was the guy?
He was 18.
Sheesh.
This is
That's
hectic.
crazy stuff.
It
Man.
was hectic.
He was basically your peer and he took advantage of you regardless
Yo.
of the fact that y'all were almost
That's
the
why,
same
and they
age.
isolate you. Like abusers, what I've seen with abusive relationships, is they isolate you. They will remove you from your friends, from your comfort. Like I had a lot of friends at the time, and you always like your friends don't like you. Your friends are always talking about you. So it was always me and him, me and him.
Crazy.
So he was breaking me down like that. And the first time he ever hit me was we were in a public space. I'm on East Gate.
Well, how did the people around you guys react?
And crazy people just carry on, yes.
That's
People just carry.
Johannesburg for
People
you.
just go on about their day.
That's
You do in
Johannesburg.
public?
Yeah,
Not crazy. I do not accept that to happen.
and just people just carry on.
You being a person in that specific position, do you think you've gotten over those traumas?
I don't even want to lie and say gotten old because there's always triggers, you know.
Yeah.
Like I hate Eastgate now. I hate certain words. I hate certain things. When someone comes at me with a different energy, I'm already like scared. And even though it happened like, what, 15 years ago?
But how did you like get yourself to be in another relationship? Because obviously you
Marriage,
said
let alone.
exactly, and that's a big step. How did you get to that stage of saying that okay,
Healing.
I'm ready?
Like you heal. Please don't, if you've ever experienced abuse, don't keep it to yourself. Talk to people, talk to someone. Like talking about it, writing about it, like find something an outlet. if it's boxing, if it's whatever. Like
Oh.
me, I found comfort in sharing my story because I've also started like women's events where we share abuse, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I've turned my pain into
Some-
something that I like doing now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So before we let you go, I saw that you're a YouTube consultant. Just explain to the people that don't know what that is and explain to them what service could you provide them with.
Okay, so I feel like YouTube is big enough for all of us, like South Africa, and it's only starting now. Like YouTube is only
Yeah,
16 years
it's only
old
popping
in
now.
South Africa.
It's how old?
It's 16.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow.
And people are only jumping on it now. So I
No.
feel like now is the time for you guys to start channels and people to just start entering this digital space. So I help people start their channels. Like we have a session where I will, if you don't know the technical side of YouTube, we will go through that, how the algorithm works. And I've seen that a lot of people want to start channels. And some people have already bought equipment and cameras. They already have like the means to start, but it's some mental block. They're afraid of comments. How will people
Oh.
receive them? So it's always working on those. It's more a mental thing than any other thing that I've seen so far.
But would you advise people to like get equipment before they even start?
No, no. I'd advise you to start with whatever you have. Like if you have a smartphone, literally
Start.
smartphone and great lighting, you can start because it's more of a mental thing. And once and it's never going to be perfect. Like people want to come out amazing. Like I'm planning, I need to practice. It's never going to be perfect.
But
It's always-
isn't that the image that these celebs have put out? For instance,
Society
these
has
young
installed
people,
that in us.
exactly. It's like if
Eish.
you're not looking good enough, even
Eish.
you don't even want to be
Eish.
cool on a video
Eish.
because you're gonna look
That's
bad.
why. Yeah, well, no, that's why. Like that's another reason behind my channel. Why I never put makeup on. I show my background. I show everything because I'm trying to show that anyone can be on YouTube. YouTube needs diversity, authenticity.
Anyone.
It's
yeah.
you don't need a yacht, my baby. Sit on that skepe bed of yours. Sit on that double bed of yours.
Ah, but I need a yacht.
You don't need a yacht. You don't need the 4K camera. And you don't. Honestly,
You'll be fine.
that's why I'm trying. That's another reason why I want people to jump on YouTube. Please diversify the space. It's getting saturated. Come in now. There are many things you can do on YouTube.
Before it gets packed, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This was short. I hate the fact that it was short, but
Khuluma nasixoxe thing ngikhulume nga- Nina, why are you guys on YouTube?
on YouTube,
Mm.
yeah. You see, if you ask us that, Teluguti, you also didn't watch our videos from the start because we've already explained that.
I've watched 2 videos.
No, just explain to the people, MJ, as the host of
Yes.
the show,
Okay,
why are you on YouTube?
okay. As the host of the show, the reason why we started initially, I always wanted a platform to talk because I felt like the knowledge I have to share it, and the knowledge that I get from people, I can't always keep it to myself
Yourself.
because we
Yes.
live in a society where people are stingy with information.
Gosh.
So, and I figured that the only way to get information throughout quickly is through having a conversation. You see, we sat down like this and had a conversation. Maybe
Different
other people might
opinions.
disregard this as being informative or educational, but another person would actually gain
Yes.
gain knowledge to some extent just listening to us.
Okay, where do you want to see yourself like as time goes on in this space?
Yo, that's tough. I want to see myself as the best
Worldwide.
worldwide. And it's a voice for the young people of the world, not just South Africa. We're not keeping it to a certain.
No, we're
Okay.
international.
SK. SK, what do you do besides YouTube?
Oh yeah, I'm an artist. I'm sure people watching know me already. But, like I make music.
This is the side of an artist that I have to deal with each and every time.
Yo, guys.
I have to constantly remind him that he's not on stage when he's around me because I always feel like, hey, he thinks I'm his fan, he's a celebrity.
Never. You know, like I'm a normal person, and I like people to think that about me. You know, sometimes I pull up to people and they treat me somehow because of the person I am, and
Yes.
I'm just like a person too. You know what I mean? And I
But-
like interacting with
But your
people too.
personality already says a lot about like you trying to be an artist. You have that thing of artists when they get in a room, they want the whole attention on them.
Not per se. It's just who I am, really. I'm really not trying to be somebody else, and it's just me. I'm just like this.
So you just have that dominant personality.
Yeah. If I get on a stage, I must own it, or else then.
So doesn't that clash a bit with your podcast, because you have guests on your podcast and you have to give your guests a chance to shine?
See, I feel like this is what I've learned from being on a podcast.
Yes.
You know, like you learn to who's tall, basically, and just be like, all right, let me give the guest the spotlight to shine.
I love it.
Yeah, so I'm a good guy. I don't feel like I'm always antagonized, bro. Even the comments.
It's always the bad guys that say, I'm a good guy.
Hey, it didn't come from me. I'm glad it didn't come from me, because each and every time you come at me for my introduction.
But let's be
I feel like you guys balance each other out, really. You're mellow, you're a bit out there, and then the guests will fit in however they fit in amongst you guys. Yeah.
I feel like it's a dope combo, even though like working with this guy can be a pain in the butt.
Okay, we are not doing that on this podcast.
But
MJ, take over your show again.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. If you have watched up until now, make sure you hit that like, subscribe button. Ladies and gentlemen, this was another episode of the Assimilation Podcast. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Tell a friend to tell their friend to tell their friend to tell their friend. It goes on and on and on and on and on and on.
Don't friend zone. Just tell friends.
I was your host, MJMPOYI.
And I was your co-host, SK Osborne.
Before we let you go, just tell the audience where can they find your work and everything.
At the right Simz on Instagram, Simz Right. Google me, everything. Simz Right,
everywhere.
yeah.
Simz
And
Right.
I'll be welcoming you guys to a consultation. And if you want a shout out for your channel or my channel, hit me up.
Y'all know the vibes.
Just hit her up. Guys, thank you so much for watching.
How long was this?